on the screen here, we see the start of the third quarter. Vital one here out of the centre. Charts for Corey Flanagan. The kick was smothered. It's tapped out wide. Bannockburn did all the running in the second quarter. They started the same way as it lands to Pilgrim. He gives it across to East. East goes left foot into the pocket, and Troy Shaw been an impressive player this game. I haven't seen him before up out of the under-18s, and he's got all the attributes of the other two Shaws. I reckon he's going to be a good player. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure, Cookie. And he's got an opportunity here, about 35 metres out, 45-degree angle. Drop punt, he lays back on it a little. It floats to the right of the big sticks. It's offline. And unfortunately for Troy Shaw, he's blotted his copybook. And Troy Shaw, 2 goals, 1, not a bad personal performance.
He's been a lively player for them. I liked his game. Now, Big John Stefanowski's got the ball back in the goal mouth. He looks okay after that eye injury he suffered. Got the glasses on him. Yeah, he's okay. Big Johnny's going to put this one back into play. Usually a thumping kick. Right foot up. Well, it's cleared the 50-metre line with ease. It's gone out almost 60 metres. At the back of the pack, Flanagan gets that after Evans did the contesting. Spears it round on the right foot into the pocket. Winter tries to knock it further afield. Heads towards the fence through the fist there of Big Johnny Stefanowski. And it's out of bounds forward pocket. Bannockburn immediately into attack and going against the breeze in this quarter, Ronnie.
Yes, for what breeze there is, Cookie, not a real big breeze. It's blowing probably a little bit more across the ground than anything, just making scoring a little bit advantageous. But on that occasion, great work there in defence for the eastern suburbs side, Jamie Rundle. But again, the big fella, Evans, I think you'll find, drills the ball back for the Bannockburn side to centre half forward. College is there, but he can't take the footy. And now an opportunity for Mickey O'Leary at half-back for the eastern suburbs side. Plays on quickly. Finds Watson. Watson with a long raking hand pass. Put his teammate there in Dylan Smith under pressure. Rode the bump well from Clinton Shaw. Got the hand pass into Watson, who runs through centre half forward. Shoots at goal. Gee, it would have been a great goal had he kicked it, but unfortunately for the eastern suburbs side, Dean Watson is offline and kicks 1 point. Early stages of this third quarter here at GDFL Match of the Day, round 4. At Bannockburn, where we see at the present time that Bannockburn are comfortable leaders by 30 points.
Jake Hewitt takes the kick out. No mark there. Dylan Smith almost the chance. Free kick going to come up here. Looks like East is it going to take this one in the back line. Little chip out wide. It's okay. Got Paul Smith taking the mark at half-back grandstand side of the ground. Spears a pass just up over the centre wing. Kicks good too, because Shane Andrews, he's really giving him the run around, and he takes the mark attacking side of centre wing. The drainer now. Short one's on. Short one's home. Nice kick from Andrews. Got it across to Flanagan, who's been pretty lively. Skips it across the centre half forward. Nobody home but Colliger, and he takes the mark. Didn't gain much territory there, but certainly narrowed the angle there. Probably gained 20 metres in 2 kicks. And this is Wayne Colliger. Going to kick from right on the 50-metre line, and he goes bang with the right foot. Long kick. It won't make the distance.
Oh, that's the mark of the year!
Oh, the drainer, I think it is. It's a beauty. It looks like Andrews. He picked himself up. Oh, what a ripper. Shane Andrews. He's burst this game apart. He's landed on his skull. That's the only trouble. He might have concussion. He looks a bit wobbly.
Well, how far up was he? I think we better get some oxygen out there to Shane Andrews. What an absolute screamer.
Just as well it was at nearly three-quarter time. They'd have handed the oranges up to him. God, he was high. Higher than Joe Cocker. Shane Andrews, that is a sensational mark. Hope he kicks the goal. He's a bit wobbly.
Captured on guest video cameras as well, Cookie. Don't forget Monday night replay, Great Western Hotel, 7:30 kickoff. That should be a highlight of the presentation.
We're all barracking for Andrews to kick this one. He comes in and punts for goal. It's home! He's kicked a goal after the mark of the year. Good effort, Shane Andrews. Kicks his 4th, and I reckon you'll sell a tape for Shane Andrews. If he has to buy one this week, you're never going to buy one.
Yeah, pretty good call, Cookie. And yes, you're right. Lovely work there, Shane Andrews. Kicks his 4th, and Bannockburn now doing it comfortably. And the Bannockburn Sporting Trophies time clock showing now 3.5 minutes gone of this third and vital quarter of football, as we wait now on umpire Bobby Beattie to recommence play.
Welcome back, Jason.
Thank you. Back from the refreshment run. Good to be here. Reuter and Evans again in the middle. Evans gets the tap down towards Matty Pilgrim. Good play from the centre. Bannockburn take it away on the left foot. Shaw. Good play. Up to his brother. And that's Troy Shaw. Good play. Gives Jamie Rundle 1 to go on with.
77 plays 40 on the Great Western Hotel scoreboard.
Back to the centre. Great mark at centre half forward. And that's taken by Troy Colliger. He looks out towards the half forward flank. Lincoln East, 10 metres in front of everybody. He takes the mark. About 45 metres out from goal for Bannockburn. As we wait, Habib ignores the lead. Lincoln East there. He's going to go for goal. 11-11, 77, 6-5, 41. A good lead for the Bannockburn Tigers. Lincoln East now takes his time. Right foot, bit close to the man on the mark. And it's away to the right. It's still in play. Good play from Reuter.
The Major Tom had the fresh air shot with the left foot. He missed it and bounced through for a point. Shane Andrews could have easily got a free kick there in that marking contest. Had the glasses on. He was held by the shoulder. 11-12, 78 Bannockburn, the suburb 6-4-40 on the Great Western Hotel scoreboard.
Yeah, special cheerio there too to Carey and Judy down there working tirelessly hard there with the bush at the Great Western Hotel. Bannockburn into attack again. The Major Tom had it well knocked away from him by young Wembridge, but some good work there. Oh, Corey Flanagan, a touch of class. A lovely little chip and has hit the big fella, Drainer Andrews, is it?
Yes,
it
really.
is. Right on the chest.
They may have to do something, East Suburbs, about putting somebody else on Andrews. He's wreaking havoc at centre-half forward at the moment.
Got to put Jeff Fennick or someone on him. Bobby Teddy's burst this game right apart. He played well first quarter, brilliant second quarter, and of course you've heard how he took the mark of the year in the third quarter, and he straightens up. It's an awkward kick from that pocket. He's on his left foot, and he's kicked the goal. Oh, he can do no wrong. What a kick. He was on the wrong side for a left footer, probably 45 metres out, right on the boundary line, and somehow managed to bend that one through the middle.
Well, he's got the mark of the day. That's got to be the goal of the day for sure, because he was a good 45 metres out, right on the boundary line, and has split the woodwork here at Bannockburn in a sensational individual performance here this afternoon by Shane Andrews. He's kicked 5 goals, 2 here this afternoon for the Bannockburn Footy Club, and they're looking very, very handy at the moment, gentlemen.
Well, Julian Norman still picking him up. Thought there might have been a change. It's at 12-12, 84 on the Great Western Hotel scoreboard. That is Bannockburn's total. They've rocketed away from Eastern Suburbs, who've got 6-4-40.
Up they go. Yes, thank you, Jace.
Evans, good tap to Corey Flanagan. Up to Andrews again. This time he can't take the mark. Julian Norman, handball back in towards the centre where Flanagan and Peters go for it. Good play from David Peters. Handball to Aaron Hyatt. Nearly his first touch for the day today. Onto his right foot, back into the centre. Good kick. He can't take the mark, Dylan Smith, and it's over the back to Troy Colliger. He fumbles the ball, gets it out towards Evans, onto his left foot back into the centre, and coach Stephen Winner overruns the ball. Good play again, out towards Wayne Colliger and David Peters. Peters slips over and good tackle. Handball out towards Simon Allison. Over the top, good handball to Alfie Delamonica. He comes out now, right foot towards the forward line, looks for Loughton, who's in front, can't take the mark. Good pick up though, again onto his left foot. Good vision to Robbie Reuter. Bounced in front. Reuter was going to handball to Stevie Palmer, but kicks the goal himself.
Well, he's missed it.
He's missed it, but
There's
I think it might be a free kick for pushing the back.
Yeah.
He was pushed as he kicked the ball, and Robbie Reuter's going to have a kick from 10 metres out, directly in front.
12-12, 79 Bannockburn. They lead Eastern Suburbs at the present time, 6-6-42 on the Great Western Hotel third and vital quarters scoreboard. Opportunity here, Robbie Reuter. He's kicked 2 goals for his side, and he's about 15 metres out from goal. Very slight angle, and Robbie shouldn't have too many problems here in bringing up his third.
Well, I've already chalked it up, Ron. I hope he doesn't miss. Goal umpire leans back. It's home as Reuter kicks the goal. A badly needed goal for the Suburbs. That's their first goal since about the 10-minute mark of second quarter, I'd reckon, 12-minute mark perhaps, as Steve Winner comes off the ground and he's brought some pace back on. Robbie Henderson going out into the middle of the ground. Will still be slowing down a bit these days, so he sent Robbie on to run around a bit, no doubt. Nice goal there to Reuter. That's his third. 2 of them from free kicks, Roddy, but both goals there.
Yeah, they certainly
both free kicks have been there.
Yeah, both were certainly there, and yes, to the men in white here this afternoon, they're doing quite a good job. As a lovely action shot there on our monitor of young Beth Knott, the boundary umpire, who was doing a mighty job.
I think Brett Revere's forward in love our camera anyway. We want to look at the football. The boundary umpire will be 2 minutes. Back to the centre. Henderson going straight into the middle too. Bounce down. Reuter versus Evans. Evans might have won this one. Flipped over the top by Corey Flanagan. Goes back in the direction of Wembridge, who gathers the defensive side of the centre. Kicks towards half forward. Oh, clean bowl, about 5 of them. Watson knocked it on. Might have got a free kick. Palmer's held high anyway. Might be Watson's free kick. But Roddy Brain's just tugged my shirt. I don't know whether it was he's telling me something or not, but I just tell you that was he was held as he went through, Rob, was he?
Yes, he was.
I thought you'd fallen in love for a minute there. I was getting a bit worried.
Well, now, look, Dean Watson, he's got an opportunity here. He's about 40 metres out, 45 metres out. Very slight angle.
He missed one before he should have got Ronnie. He's got to kick this.
I reckon he'll kick it. It's a lovely looking drop punt, I tell you what. I've called another one, Cookie. The accurate one has done it again.
Your
At the
first time
9.5
for the day. Good on you.
9.5 minute mark of the third quarter. And we do thank the Bannockburn Sporting Trophies, and a special cheerio there to David and Pam Glover out here at Bannockburn, who supply us a lovely trophy each week for the best man on the ground. And at the moment, it's looks like, gee whiz, Shane Andrews could have a pretty good grip on it at the moment, but it's only early stages as we've, well, midway through this third quarter, and Eastern Suburbs have kicked their second goal for the term and brings them to 8-6-54. They trail Bannockburn 12-12-84 on the Great Western Hotel scoreboard.
Evans and Reuter wait for Bob Beattie to bounce the ball down again. Eastern Suburbs just hanging in there, only a 30-point margin now, as Evans gets the tap down. Good play from Reuter, a second tap. Haul over top to Watson. Good play, handball to David Peters. He looks long into the forward line, looking back for Loughton. He's pushed out there by Hewitt. Good play, but comes back to Alfie Delamonica. And Delamonica left foot.
Alfie! Oh, I love you, Alfie! He's dog one! I'm going to put him in the votes today. Oh, sensational goal. Rode the pack like a true rover should. Showed a bit of pace there, Alfie, for about one pace, and put it straight through the middle.
Eastern Suburbs coach Mick Thompson's made a couple of changes. He's put Watson on the half-forward flank. That looks like a good move, a bit of pace in the forward line. He's also put Dylan Smith into the centre with right next to Reuter, and those two moves, they've brought them back into the game here, Eastern Suburbs. They're only 24 points down, 9-6-60, and they trail Bannockburn 12 goals, 12-84 on the Great Western Hotel scoreboard.
This quarter, this bounce down in this term is going to be vital, and if Eastern Suburbs can get another one, I think you'll find we're going to be in for an interesting afternoon of football here for the remainder of the game.
Well, the ball hasn't come back yet, Ron, has it? Interchange here. Would have been the blood rule, is it?
Brett Rovier's wife's bringing it back now.
The fiancée, Brett. Get her on the camera there, son. Bannockburn Sporting Trophies. We've gone just over 11 minutes. She's looking a bit tired. I think she ran halfway to Teesdale to fetch that ball and bring it back. Looking a bit weary, Brett. 11 minutes gone on the Bannockburn Sporting Trophies third quarter scoreboard. The time clock showing us 11.5 minutes now. And the umpire's got the ball back in the centre. Let's see what can happen out of this middle bounce as Big Reuter does the ruck work with Evans. Reuter might have won it, slapped away from O'Leary. At ground level, Dylan Smith's in there, got the ball, but dispossessed very, very smartly. Here comes, looks like Flanagan out of the centre. Got the hand pass across to Habib, who's come on the ground, is playing it half back, I'd suggest. Gets it up towards centre in. That's going to be a free kick, not paid there. To the big fella up in front there for Bannockburn. No free kick forthcoming. Peters has got pushed as he kicked the ball down the ground for the Suburbs. This will be down the ground, and Seamus Hall will take this one half-forward flank, grandstand side of the ground in front of the Bill Caldell Memorial Stand.
A little bit of undisciplined football creeping in Bannockburn, and I think you can find that the Eastern Suburbs boys have got a sniff here, and well, so they should. They're playing some very good football at the moment as little Shorty Peters centres the football from the forward pocket. Great play, opportunity here, quick shot at goal, Alfie Delamonica. But he was
kicked
pushed.
it like the Alf on TV that time, didn't he?
He's been moved to the forward pocket, Alfie, and he's doing a few nice things next to Loughton in the forward line. He's kicked a goal this quarter, and he's bringing Eastern Suburbs back into the game. 9 goals, 7-61. Bannockburn 12 goals, 12-84. As we wait for
Having trouble getting this ball back.
Paul Smith to kick it in for Bannockburn.
He's got it now, Smithy. In the goal mouth there, it is 23 points the difference. As Paul Smith favours the outer side of the ground. The target out there is Jason Habib, but he hits him right on the chest, we'll call that, I think. And the kick comes in short, and Matt Pilgrim takes them, Roddy Pilgrim, beg your pardon, takes them up just on the defensive 50, so not much territory gained there. Pilgrim towards the centre. Oh, good mark, going back with the flight of the footy. Is it being allowed?
Yeah, Aaron Hyatt it is.
Aaron Hyatt it was. Got the shock of my life. Haven't seen much of him. But he's trying to bring his side to attack. Dave Peters is trying to rival Shane Andrews. He went up high over the top of 2 or 3 players. He's about 4 foot high, and he got up about 9 in the air. Goes down to the forward line, looked for Reuter. Couldn't mark at ground level. Slapped away. Chance here for the boundary umpire to get the ball back into play. It is out of bounds before Dean Watson can gather it in. Shorty Peters, what a grab.
There's another candidate for mark of the day to rival Shane Andrews.
Oh, he's got to run second, I think.
Boundary throw in now, 15 metres around from the Eastern Suburbs goal. Good work from Evans. He gets it out the back to Wentworth. Good handball now. That was looked like it was Lincoln East trying to get the ball to Ron Pilgrim. Good play, and he gets it short to Damien Tom on the half-back flank for Bannockburn. He waits now, looking for a lead from centre half forward somewhere. He goes long, looking over the back. Reuter's down there, so's High. Good punch from the back from Aaron Hyde. Julian Norman now, right foot to the ball. Tumbles the punt towards half forward. Dylan Smith now over the top of the ball. dispossessed. Good play from Lincoln East and good play from Troy Shaw, who gets the ball now. Looks short and finds Wayne Colliger.
Yes, College now an opportunity to drive the Tigers into attack in this third quarter, and they haven't done a lot of it. As we see there, Andrews over the back of the pack. He tried to take another screamer, but he just couldn't get a handle on the leather. And the umpire now in Bobby Beattie has come in, umpiring his 301st game of country footy. Will bounce down as we had him last week, didn't we?
We certainly did. He's following us round, Ron. He's a good judge. Here's the bounce down. Chance here to get the ball out of the pack from Lucas, it might have been. Hand pass over the top. Here comes Alpy Delamonica down the back line now. He's having run the ball now. Gets the hand pass. Heads for the boundary line. Well played, Alpy. Went over it again. Knocked it on in front of him. Great play, Alf Delamonica. Found the safety of the boundary line over there in front of the North Geelong Automotive repair sign there. And also there's a meat sign there too, Ronnie.
Yes.
Meredith Meats, you'd have had a feed there. You've had a feed everywhere else. Well played, Delamonica. Showed a bit of dash there.
He certainly did. 18 points the margin. Eastern Suburbs now making a desperate attack to get back into this game of footy. The ball is kicked off the ground at half-back, straight to where Ronnie Pilgrim says thank you very much. But his long left foot kick is well marked there. Julian Norman it is, plays on and good support there from David Lucas, kicks the ball to members side centre wing. The bouncing ball sits very nicely for Lincoln East. He's got time now to steady, look into the middle of the ground and pick out Wayne Colliger by himself.
Oh, cleverly played. Dummied the hand pass, turned around and played on. They all ran off for the hand pass. The defenders there. He goes long to the forward line. A free kick got a bit Aaron Height. That's gone the other way. Corey Flanagan will take it. And Aaron Height going crooked. I think he should. I thought he's a bit stiff there, young Aaron.
Yeah, what do you think, Jason?
Yeah.
A little bit hardly done, Bob?
I thought he was a good defensive effort there, but he couldn't get it. As Matt Pilgrim runs into the hole, gets the ball and hits the post.
Well, he's hit the post from about 15 metres out.
He certainly has.
Bad miss.
Interchange there. Ronnie Pilgrim just coming off the ground, I think it was, and Steve Winter coming back on to direct a bit of traffic out there in the centre.
And one move, they've put Jason Habib onto Dean Watson on the half-back flank, so the full forward of last week and earlier today is now playing on the back line.
A little bit of a compliment, I would suggest, to Dean Watson, because he has been playing quite well in this third quarter with a real purple patch. Him and David Peters, sensational for the Eastern Suburbs side. Stefanovski been steady in defence. Long bomb from fullback. Looks for Dave Lucas. Couldn't hold the ball. Back at the pack, though, showing some class. And I like this kid, Dylan Smith. I couldn't believe when I read the paper he was an emergency for the Eastern Suburbs side. Great to see him out there at the moment in the centre of the ground. His little chip kick to centre half forward, though, was well smothered there by the coach of the Bannockburn side, and Stevie Stormy Winter, and the umpire now will come in and bounce down.
He actually throws this one up, Ronnie, and up she goes. A much better a chance for the ruckman there. Players all tackling one another there. Danny Irving was in there. Big Bad Irving was there.
Stinger.
Stinger.
I've been informed is his nickname.
Well, not much stinging in the day. Just call him Big Bad Irving. Bounce down. Now, who wants this one at ground level? It's a bit good. East gets the hand pass over the top to the run there of Troy Shaw. He spears a pass to centre half forward Norman. Out in front of Shane Andrews, and then Ocasio Brainy said took a good grab. In front makes a big difference.
Now let's see what he can do. He's got Alfie Delamonica on the wing. The ball sits nicely for him, but he's collared by two Bannockburn players, and good smother, Andy Reuter, off the boot there of Corey Flanagan. Loose ball again now. Can we see an action replay here? Alfie Delamonica this time gets the foot to the leather. Up in front.
Good mark.
Yeah, Seamus Hoare, who's been a little quiet, this time takes the ball, plays on quickly. Lovely footy to Mickey O'Leary, to the run of Watson. He puts the ball under his wing, shoots from 25 metres. What's he done? Full post on the ball.
That's a goal. He's certainly live with the forward line there, Dean Watson. Kicks his second for the quarter, I'd say. Should have kicked three. Ran into one and missed one. So he certainly lined them up across half forward, and they're not without hope, Ronnie. They're fighting hard, the Suburbs.
We've got a ball game here, gentlemen.
Yep, good running. Good running from Michael O'Leary again from the centre, and Seamus Hoare at centre half forward. Good play. And Dean Watson, who's been lively across half forward since he's been moved there. And he's actually swapping with Dylan Smith on the ball. He's in the centre now. He's played very well this quarter.
Yes, certainly has, Cookie.
I'm just wondering if Brett Revere's got a date tonight, our cameraman here at the ground. He's got that lovely boundary umpire on screen again. The screen comes up the Great Western Hotel scoreboard. Bannockburn 12-13-85. Suburbs are coming back. They're 10-7-67. It is 18 points the difference. 19-minute mark of the third and vital quarter of football. Bannockburn Sporting Trophies bringing us the time clock. Special thank you to David and Pam Glover of the Bannockburn Sporting Trophy Company, supplying guest video with a lovely award to present to the best man on the ground each
Monday night at the Great Western for local footy replay starting at 7:30.
And the Suburbs get it out of the middle. Reuter wins the knockdown. Got it down to O'Leary. Got a little kick tumbling towards half forward. Centre half forward, in fact. Here comes Shaw out of defence. Right foot kick's not a bad one. Oh, put the glasses round the wrong way there, Cookie. Gee, they looked a long way away. And a good mark taken here. But the centre half, well, centre of the ground, I'd suggest Simon Allison.
Simon Ellison pushes up towards centre half forward. Dylan Smith gets a push in the back. No free kick. Good play from Hewitt. Hewitt now tries to look. He puts it on the ground. Good tackle from Stevie Palmer. He's over the top of him. Stevie Palmer gets a free kick in the forward pocket for Eastern Suburbs.
That was soft, but Hewitt should have been penalised before that run.
Oh, that was a squaring up free kick. And Eastern Suburbs, they really have got a sniff of victory here, I would suggest. They seem to be just running that little bit harder at the football all of a sudden. And Mick Thompson would be very pleased with their efforts so far. They have to try and withstand the pressure, though, that Bannockburn are going to put on them, because they'll keep hammering away. This time, Allison, good work out there at centre wing, taps it forward. O'Leary, good work, under the arm it goes, the footy. Now steadies from about 55 metres out. The kick, though, a little well weighted there for the full forward in Brett Loughton.
Yep.
And unfortunately, he just, well, the ball didn't sit up when it went over his head, and has trickled through for a minor score. A little bit of misfortune for the Eastern Suburbs side.
Yeah, they're starting to tackle a little bit harder at the player and at the ball, and starting to run a bit harder at the ball, which is good to see. As a kick out from Bannockburn, good play from Butch Shaw on his left foot, but he's put it out of bounds on the full. In front of us here in the commentary box, members side of Bannockburn's home ground.
And Robbie Reuter, the veteran, just telling Butch what a great kick it was, and Butch patted him on the head, and good to see a bit of by-play out on the ground. Now, the umpire... what's happening here? He's holding up play. Jamie Rundle's got the free kick at the centre wing position. Wants to go short, chips it back to John Stefanowski. He gives it back to Rundle, who's going to be in trouble. Oh, he's got to get rid of the ball. Harry tries to break the tackle, it spills free. In goes the Major Tom, lays a great tackle, and they've centred into the ball here. The Suburbs, a costly mistake, because here comes Troy Collinger. Around on the left foot, up towards half forward. Out comes Andrews, pushed in the back, play on as a goal. He couldn't take the mark at ground level. Hyatt gets it. Hand passes out the Wembridge. He's in stride. He's hot. Andrews goes in fighting for the ball. They stack on top of the footy here. A little flip out from Stepanowski. Got it. That's a throw if I've ever seen one. A free kick coming up to Bannockburn as the player there certainly threw the ball for the Suburbs.
Jamie Rundle it was.
Jamie Rundle, yep. Thank you very much. And the free kick going to go here to Craig Young and Ronnie. Haven't seen a great deal of Craig this afternoon.
Now, Craig's been a little quiet. This time his kick is not a good one as well. And a nice grab taken there by Shane Wembridge, who plays on quickly to the run of Andy Reuter, who's still got plenty of get up and go in him. A lovely left foot kick to Mickey O'Leary, but oh, he's well ran down. Great tackle there from Wayne Collinger. Support though, ground level, Dave Lucas. A lovely centering kick across the ground to the racehorse. Watson, can he pick it up? No, he can't, because Roughhouse Robbie comes in, and Henderson does well for the Tigers and brings the ball out to the centre wing.
And didn't he do it well, Roughhouse Robbie? The kick not quite so good. Rundle gets the kick and he's flattened as he kicked the ball. And it'll be a free kick down the ground. Certainly, Troy Collinger ran into him pretty hard. Dave Peters takes the free kick right in front of commentary position on centre wing. The game is getting lively, said Dun Gilbert and Ben Hall. That's a bit of poetry for you.
Lovely stuff, Shorty.
Lovely stuff, Shorty, says Ronnie Brown. He chipped it into centre half forward, and Robbie Reuter came in and took a nice mark.
Great mark from Robbie Reuter. Good vision from David Peters, who's going to get it back from Robbie Reuter now. Good play from both of those players. And he's about 45 metres out from goal.
Bannockburn look a little rattled, gentlemen.
They do a bit. Eastern Suburbs starting to run the ball from the centre again. They're getting a bit more out of Michael O'Leary this quarter. And David Peters goes short again. It's not a very good kick, but he finds Robbie Reuter. He tries to pick it up. 3 Bannockburn players chase him. He's still got it towards the boundary line. He's tackled high, but there's no free kick, and it rolls out of bounce. We'll have a throw-in half-forward flank for Eastern Suburbs.
And it's wound up about 20 yards back, in fact, from where that kick of Peters was taken. Reuter carried the ball some 30 metres forwards whilst trying to grab it and wasn't able to do so. And he's actually conceded ground. Another interchange as we see Clinton Shaw coming back on. Butcher's still out there. Goes towards Clinton Shaw. Too much carry on it. Here comes O'Leary. Gathers. He's lifted this corner. Picks it up and kicks the ball round the body into the pocket. Loughton comes out. Can't take the mark. And it's out of bounds in that right forward pocket, grandstand side of the ground. A goal here on to the Suburbs. The Eagles would make it pretty interesting
Make it very interesting indeed, Cookie. That would bring them, let's have a look, within 11 points if they can get another one at the moment. And time clock is ticking along. It's, I'd suggest, good 20-odd minutes have gone in this third quarter as we see now an opportunity for the Bannockburn side. It was, I think you'll find that was Stevie Witter. It was well tackled, but good support there in defence. Well kicked out and found Wayne Colliger, who's been very busy for the Bannockburn side.
Clinton sure it was that got it to him. He keeps the ball across to his Colliger, finds his teammate there, looked like Flanagan taking it in the middle of the ground, got the ball up towards half forward. Jamie Rundle come out, met the football well. Umpire's found a free kick going. Bannockburn's way. Little Pilgrim wants to claim it.
Very soft.
And I didn't see what it was for either, Ronnie. Fair comment. And little Matt Pilgrim chips it into the forward zone. Andrews the target. Norman up and knocks the ball away from him. It rebounds to half forward. What a crash their way through. Here comes the Major. The Major Tom goes for the hit a minor this time. Hit the minor, score only. 1 point only. The young boy there crashing his way through the pack and having a shot for goal.
Damien Tom it was. 1 goal, 1. His personal tally, blotting his copybook there from 35 metres. As it's getting a little dark here at the moment, Cookie.
You want to open your eyes, Ron. It's a beautiful day out here. What are you talking about? Here comes Hyatt. He got the ball from Stepanovski from the kick and goes towards centre wing. 2 or 3 grabs at the cherry. Pay the mark to Loughton. Not paid. He slung off the football out of bounds. It goes boundary throw in. And Brett Revere's future wife's going to throw this one back into play. Yes,
and doing a lovely job too, young Beth. Not throws the ball back in. It's a good one. In front, the good work. Evans got it to the run of Habib. Has a bounce. Oh, flattened as he kicked the ball. Aaron Hyatt, a bit slow. Oh, and a little bit of remonstration there from Jason Habib.
I think Jason just let him know, if you got a bit closer, I'll catch you and hook you. But Jason not the quickest player of all time. And the free kick was played down the ground. And wisely, Jason didn't go on with it. He realised the free kick was there and just being told by his teammate there, Ian Evans, that just cool it a little because we've got the footy at centre half forward and it is the Major. Major Tom's got it down there and he should have a shot for goal, Roddy. Can he make the distance?
Yes, Damien shouldn't have any problems here. The only thing is
crucial
accuracy.
Kick. They've got to get one.
Yes, and it is a vital kick. We've been travelling now well into this third quarter. Bannockburn have added 2 goals, 5 for the term. Eastern Suburbs 4-5.
I'll back him in as he comes in on right foot. He got close to the man of the mark. He might have hooked it a little. He has. He's offline. 1 point only to the Major. Another minor impact to the Major. Damien Tom, 2 points on the trot.
Johnny Stefanovski now the full back to bring the ball back into play. A lead there. Dylan Smith ignored. He's going to come the members' side of the ground, which is good. Loughton is his target. Good mark too from the youngster. Oh,
another one not paid.
Unbelievable. Well, umpires allowed things to continue as the ball won't sit too kindly there for Corey Flanagan. Now an opportunity for the Suburbs. Good work, Mickey O'Leary on the left foot. Wobbles it up to half forward. Loose ball in front. Oh, good work, Clinton Shaw. Very impressed with him as there's been a free kick for allegedly tripping. Advantage paid and the Bannockburn boys go into the middle of the ground.
Good play by Troy Colliger to pick the ball up onto his right foot now out in front of Matty Pilgrim at half forward. He pushes it out in front of him. Good shepherding by Tom. Pilgrim onto his left foot back in towards the centre. Good centering kick now. Stefanovski and Craig Young. Good play back to Corey Flanagan. He lines up from 35 metres and it's to the right again. Another behind for Bannockburn.
And he hit the ground hard. He's called for the trainer straight away, Corey Flanagan. As he kicked that, he was bumped heavily, and the shoulder doesn't look too good, the left shoulder.
That's his 4th behind this afternoon, Corey Flanagan, as we see Bannockburn go to 12 goals, 15.87. Eastern Suburbs 10 goals, 8.68 on the Great Western Hotel scoreboard.
Ball back into play, way out over half back from Stefanovski. At the back of the pack, here comes, looks like Lucas, is it? Coming down the ground on the right foot towards centre half forward. They need a catcher. They haven't got one. It's knocked away. Watson at ground level. Hand passed over the top to the dangerous Robbie Reuter. He gathers, he straightens, he balks. He's this way, he's that way, he's claimed. Hold the ball, the crowd scream, and it's got to be paid that way. Just tried to beat too many on that occasion. He wanted to straighten up and have the shot. Had no one else to give it to, so I guess he had to have a try and beat the field, Roddy, and the free kick paid against him.
He had it turned onto his left foot. Stevie Palmer was waiting in the goal square for the kick, but he didn't do that. He turned to his right and got caught holding the ball. It's in the centre now. Good play from Jamie Rundle. He gets tackled high. No, he doesn't. The umpire says, and it's going to be a ball up. Thought that tackle was a little bit high there, but no free kick forthcoming, and there'll be a bounce down centre wing out of side.
This game's been played with plenty of vim and vigour, Ronnie. No place for faint hearts out there this afternoon.
No, that was expected, Cookie. Expected. The players have not let me down. It's been a great clash here this afternoon as we see now an opportunity for the Bannockburn side running through the middle. If he can pick it up, Wayne Colliger, he can. Quick hands to the run of Troy Shaw. Chips over to half forward, but oh, dearie me. Aaron Hyde had the footy.
Yeah,
Well,
Flanagan had first grab for mine, and it should have been play on.
Well, the free kick was for over the shoulder. Can you believe that?
Should have
No,
been play
okay.
on, I think.
That was tough.
Yep.
Without a doubt, yeah, it should have been play on.
Now, Corey Flanagan, who was just rubbing the shoulder a little while ago, he's gone to chip it in short towards centre half forward. Andrews the target. Norman right with him, knocks to the ground. Picked up by the Major. Major Tom, another minor. This is getting monotonous.
Well, yeah, Bannockburn are
And they're
really...
wasting opportunities in front
My
of goal.
word.
Yep, they're peppering away here and just can't find the big sticks at the moment. They've moved to 12-16 now, 88. They have got back their 20-point margin over Eastern Suburbs, 10-8-68. Late in the third term as Johnny Stefanovski playing a great game. That was on the Great Western Hotel scoreboard. Loughton now long bomb to centre half forward. Oh, great work there, Reuter to Peters. Oh, Shorty Peters, great vision. And under pressure was good enough to get ball to boot because Dave Lucas was in the goal square by himself.
Two great kicks there from Eastern Suburbs. One from full back from Stefanovski. He found Loughton at centre half back. He kicked it long. Good tap on by, I think that was Robbie Reuter.
Yes, it
tap
was.
on to David Peters, and Dave Lucas has finished off with a great goal.
How easy was it?
Well, that's his second for the afternoon, Dave Lucas. He's certainly a handy player for them.
Ron Brain, do you want some score updates?
Thank you very much, Noel.
Down at Cardinia Park, Geelong 27-10, 172. Fitzroy 10-10, 70.
How many's Gary kicked?
He's only kicked 5.
Oh, I heard Paul Brown's had 7 kicks and kicked 7 goals.
Yes, he's kicked quite a few. The Tigers 14-14, 98. Leading Brisbane 12-10, 82. Freo 13-10, 84. Just in front of Footscray 12-13, 85. Ballerine scores. Queenscliff 5-5, 35. Amateurs 12-18, 90. Torquay 19-14, 128. Barnheads 10-6, 66. Port 9-17, 71. Newcombe 6-16, 52. Ocean Grove 20-12, 132. Anglesea 10-7, 67.
Oh,
Good play from Eastern Suburbs. They've got into the forward line and they've found a free kick to David Peters. Good play through the middle by Michael O'Leary and Shane Wembridge to get the ball down the forward line, and the umpires paid a free kick to David Peters about 30 metres out from goal directly in front, and he'll have a chance to put Eastern Suburbs nearly level with Bannockburn. Here he comes in with his right foot. It's a nice looking kick. It's straight through
Beautiful
the
kick.
middle. Good play from David Peters. Good play. That's his first goal. And I think the Great Western Hotel scoreboard will show Eastern Suburbs coming back at Bannockburn here at Bannockburn.
12 goals, 880.
Yep, and they're only 9 points behind Bannockburn, 12-17, 89.
Again, Rod, crucial misses for Bannockburn on the forward line. Steve Winter won't be happy with that. Shots at goal that will kick 3 or 4 points in a row, and all of a sudden to the other end, bang, bang, couple of goals.
What's the cliche, David? Bad kicking is bad footy.
Yep.
But you're always the best with guests. And don't forget, Monday night replay, 7 o'clock at the Great Western Hotel, where we can enjoy this very great clash between Eastern Suburbs and Bannockburn.
They bring us the third quarter scoreboard. We've gone 32 minutes on the clock. As Dylan Smith, they've gone out of the centre again. The Suburbs up there towards Horry. Can't take the mark. At ground level, running it up the football. Shane Allison can't pick it up. Here's the reliable Flanagan. Hand pass back to Shaw. Put him in all sorts of strife. Got out of it though, did Clinton Shaw. We've got to get the right one. There's 3 of them playing. Heads now across the ground. Actually conceded ground. Kicked it into the forward pocket. Need a bit of luck here. Got a bit of support down there in the back line. But Shaw, he got it back in the direction of Paul Wentworth at half-back. Might have got one over the shoulder. Play on the coin. Taps the ball over the boundary line. And I just wonder at Clinton Shaw there heading across the ground and conceding probably 35 or 40 metres. And bit of a worry there.
Dangerous football,
I think
isn't it?
Steve Winter will be very worried at the moment when they start doing that.
Throw in now, 25 metres around from the Eastern Suburbs goal. Seamus Hall goes up with Evans. Comes over the back towards Loughton. Loughton on his right foot. He's a left footer, so he tries to turn around and gets tackled. And tries to give it to Alfie Delamonica, but he takes it over the line for a throw-in about 45 metres around from the Eastern Suburbs goal, member side of Bannockburn.
Yes, very close to siren time, I would suggest. 33 minutes gone of this third and vital quarter of football out here at Bannockburn. Great game where there's only 9 points in it. Bannockburn leading.
Evans goes up and heads for the safety of the fence on this occasion. Won the hit out and out of bounds she goes. And that boundary umpire about to throw it back in. When's the wedding, Brett? He's right on that girl again. Boundary throw in. Up they go. Andy Reuter wins the knockdown on this occasion. Goes towards Watson. Peters at ground level gathers, but unfortunately can't keep it in. And it's out of bounds. 15 metres closer to goal. Another one here. Wouldn't this set up a great last quarter? The Suburbs can bob one through just before three-quarter time on the Great Western Hotel scoreboard.
Throw in now. Hoare and Evans. Evans gets a tap down towards Watson at the front. He's tackled by Habib. Good tackle. Back towards Dylan Smith. And there's the three-quarter time siren.
And it's on at three-quarter time. It's on. That looks like Watson
Habib
in
and
there.
Watson.
Didn't like the treatment he received, and Habib might be in there just livening things up a little bit.
Oh,
Oops, a daisy.
Oh, Merry Christmas. And looks like he's going to report Watson.
The book has come out and the card. Watson is sent off. Well, that's a shame, really, that last little bit. 9 points the difference. Bannockburn 12-17-89. Eastern Suburbs 12-8-80 on the Great Western Hotel scoreboard because Watson was one of the key players that quarter that set them up. It was going to be crucial for him to be on the ground the last quarter, providing he's run through half forward, and he's now got 15 minutes in the box, Ronnie.
That could be very costly from an Eastern Suburb point of view, and if I was the coach of Eastern Suburbs, Mickey Thompson, I would be very disappointed.
Well, Mick might be